Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another live stream. Yes, I'm gonna do a one quick live stream to cap the night. I'm gonna play more Dragon's Dogma because I'm really kind of like excited to play a little bit more about it. It is quite interesting once you get into the the fine details of it. It is still lacking in a few areas. There's some bugs that I keep running into, but that aside, the combat of the game is what's kind of like carrying this so far for me. So yeah, let's jump right back into it. We're still on our way to the capital, trying to show that we are the reason. So we're still traveling. We got ourselves a new mage, a level 14 mage. So that's that. We are almost at the capital. We are pretty much there. So
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
and once we get to the capital, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch out my vocation. Yeah, I'm gonna switch my vocation. So I'm gonna do some experimenting with the vocations.
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Alright, give
If
me a
we're
second.
to destroy this, it will have to be from the other side.
System options, graphics. See how many frames per render per second maximum. Okay. Set chemical dynamically adjust to maintain frame rate.
I am sorely disappointed.
Oh no, that's bad. That is really bad. Fix. Okay, no. Did they make it better or worse? I don't know, like it's a bit difficult to see sometimes. Reduced input delay incurred by system.
My bad. As sharp as this.
Dude. Mm. Yeah, I think that's
I've
a little
heard
bit
some
better.
interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made... I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
There are some doors that can be interacted with but cannot be opened by keys or mechanisms. They can merely or limit of timing, and you may find such doors will open, particularly once you have progressed to a certain point in the story. Take note of intriguing doors. Interesting. Okay.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Talia. There's no pawn quest. I'm okay with my current pawns. Just leave it at that. That was it. In the event of a monster attack upon the city, citizens are advised to flee the vicinity and take refuge in the safe location. Okay, that's very straightforward.
Halt! You are approaching the gates of Vernworth, capital of Vermund. None may pass without the proper documents.
And I have that, my good sir.
If you've an entry permit, an invitation, or proof of citizenship, present it now. I see. So you are to meet with Captain Brandt. I shan't impede you then.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, you should know that this individual fought valiantly to defend the troops. The Watch heads up.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be that Arisen now resides within the palace. It follows, therefore, that this rough you must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee.
But can
I
you
shall
not...
conduct the interrogation myself.
But I'm commanding pawns.
I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty.
What the hell?
If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes.
Interesting.
Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation with you, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom.
Holy shit.
Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermon's long years of council rule. Yet, not all.
Okay, so what happened exactly? So I am...
Your rival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity.
Interesting. Okay, so political power struggle basically.
The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands.
Oh shit.
Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds. in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in... However, with your majesty returned, I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss.
Okay, so I had to meet him at night.
This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of...
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went?
Yeah, let's lie and see what the guy's up to.
Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to...
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
See the sovereign, visit the Sundrup Inn at night and confer with Captain Brandt. Should take a look around.
What to make of this?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Oi there, friend. All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. Only trouble is, there are still That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What splendid! I knew I was right now. The carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. Each cart travels with an escort of trains, so anyone thinking of riding... But enough of my lecturing. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you'll do. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
This needs to be delivered.
Okay, so this thing is like time limited, so set as priority.
Shall we see it done? We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard in Melve.
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Oxcars are relatively safe means of traveling between the towns. Their services are available at regular intervals. For a fair sum of gold, you need to visit an Oxcar station. Okay, how you spend the journey is up to you. You can enjoy the scenery rolling by, doze off and make road. Oxcart raids and monster attacks are not unheard of, however, so it's advisable to purchase.
It's been a hard day.
See what I can find.
If they only knew.
Not to look forward to, but a long day at work.
Would that I could spend all day here?
Chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
It says doze off. I'm already in Mill. Holy shit, that was a proper fast travel, alright, wasn't it?
Here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen?
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But
Okay, let's drop some stuff.
enough about me. Did you need something?
Alright, let's see. What can we do now? Barrashot Manifold Shot. An advanced form of Barrashot that fires a greater number of arrows. Interesting. Cascade Shot, Die Arrows. Devastating Arrow, Keen Sight. Oh my goodness. Interesting. Leaping punt. Press triangle while performing a running jump. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness. Increases damage dealt by attacks when targets are not in battle stance. Increases your maximum stamina. Alright, shall we keep working on the archer build then? Shall we keep working since we have so much, right? Since we have so much, I think I should get that exploding shot. Fires a loaded arrow that adheres to foes or terrain explodes after a time. Usable only when carrying an applicable arrow. So we need to make this Oof. Special sight augment. How much damage does it do? So arrow fires a devastating shot that knocks down smaller targets. When using steady shot, arrows become even more powerful if they are loose the instant the steady shot. Press the assigned button. Enables the user to knock arrows more quickly. Draws the pro string. Increases damage dealt to attack when oh yeah, we should get him some strikes, alright. Traces, transfers a grace forward half blade.
Always a pleasure.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Now, where was I headed?
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
How glad I am to see you. What brings you here, my friend?
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Where's this guy? Where's Leonard?
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Wasn't he here?
Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That always puts my hairs on. Yet if aught were to befall him. ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went... Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I can't wait. Listen. The brave fool said he was going to... I'd go and search for him myself. I'm not afraid of monsters. So I thought, mayhap you go in my place. Please, sir. I worry for my brother. And I suppose I'll have to go in there myself.
I mean, I would take it, but I just want to complete this task first. It's just that I can't find the guy.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking. Yet the water before him. I couldn't live with this.
Well then, sir.
Wakestone shards are worth their weight in gold when one has enough of them to combine.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Aye? Did you want something?
Dude, I'm just looking for this dude. How do I find him?
What am I to do?
These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal...
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Do come again.
Dude, where is this guy? Like, seriously?
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? Different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Now there's a thought.
Board an oxcar to Melv and see Margaret's letter to its recipient. Dude. I'm here. Where is the guy?
Well.
Okay, he has to be. Okay, he has to be somewhere in the area, right? Is that him?
Hell, if you've a moment, as you can see, we're rebuilding. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon... Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest out... I'd like to... I've prepared some explosive casks.
Saurians are monsters of fearsome...
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, she's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, so...
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
Okay, we just need to go inform this guy. Nesting troubles.
Things here with no one about.
It's this way.
Mentally rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Oh, the Arisen soaked to the bone.
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
Let us pick ourselves. You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
No, you should have just thrown the balance, but yeah, I decided to do. I mean, what I decided to do was fine. It's all right.
I'm about ready for a break.
That Lady Margaret's a cut. Well, that appears to have sense. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of... With any luck, the Saurians will realize. But pray, take care not to drop it. You must make sure your aim is good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss...
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only, do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master. Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those Saurians will think twice about nesting here again.
And I must say, you've a fine... Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the... or perhaps 'tis a little... In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today...
All done, then? A resounding success!
That was hardly a challenge for it.
You've my gratitude for the work you've done for us this day. The rebuilding efforts ought to...
We're hardly so destitute as to shun an ox cart's services. What say we ride one to our destination?
'Tis the Arisen's choice to make. Though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up.
You really ought to have returned by now. You're back! Have you changed? Many thanks. Right, go into the forest and turn when... this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye. But my brother and I are the only ones who use... I suppose there's only one. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. I'll need you to watch over. Right.
We have been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
Alright, let's help this guy. Holy shit, we're going... There's some distance we're going.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say...
Without a mage among our ranks, we've no one to heal us in times of need.
Did he die? Oh my goodness, we lost the mage.
We may only be able to carry...
Did we have a... Oh shit.
So many curatives with us at a time, but they can serve just as well.
Dude, we need to find a mage.
Seems naught ever goes right.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Okay, he's not going to proceed without us. So let's go back. And I think we can find a... Dude, how did he die?
I'm about ready for a break. Depends on the right environment.
Well met, sir.
Simba. Yeah, we need a mage. Ice boon. Okay, taking lightning boon. Okay, I've got argent tonic.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. Are you fit to travel? Then... This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Okay, now we can go.
It's this way. Naught ever goes right.
Now, this is... a good find.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Need to keep a close eye on the area. Could get ambushed any moment. Any moment.
Seems naught ever goes right.
Oh, this is going to be an ambush for sure. I'm gonna keep my
Master,
bow.
my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
This is a good spot. I've camped here with my brother many a time.
I don't like this place at all.
So it's basically a camping gear that's taking a lot of that's taking a lot of weight. 7 kilograms. Yeah, I don't mind making camp. I like the whole camping mechanic. I think it's rather interesting.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again. No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
What a shame. How are we to prove our mettle now?
There's a path going through here. We could use that. Let's see what's this path.
Here we go again.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
'Tis easily done.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph will spur... No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Magics have faded and must be recast.
Looks like the scenic route. The bridge here.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
you hitting? Scared the shit out of me. Yes, who are you? Oh, that's the guy who's leading me.
When tasked, be sure to avoid open flame.
Might there be aught over there?
Okay, so we need to take the bottom path, right, to go down.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Did I miss him? Oh my goodness, that was such a cool move.
I grant you lightning's fangs.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Is it? No, actually, it's not so bad. Seems to be some fighting up ahead. There he is.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
An ambush! Where was the fiend hiding?
They needn't have gone to such trouble. If they wanted a battle, they had but to ask.
Nicely done!
Prepare yourself! A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
I'd thought I was done.
Ah, it was a near thing.
I think I'll be all right.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your...
From where I'm standing, anyway. The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal...
Ah, you'll hear no complaints from me.
Our duty is a worthy one. To escort our charge safely and intact.
Oh wait, we need to escort them back. This way.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
shit, what is this? There's someone here. I need help. Holy shit, there's a troll in here. I was wondering what are they aiming at.
Over here!
Foe worthy of fortune. Lord save our best will do.
So it goes.
It's a battle hardly worthy of a practice bout.
Fight on! 'Tis our finest hour!
Here! Strike with lightning on your side! Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Quite the view from up here. Let me see how high I can scale.
I like that!
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
I shall lead the charge!
You'll only exhaust yourself if you keep on like that.
Oh my goodness, like what kind of crazy. What happened? Like how did we like get so like I thought we were doing fine. What exactly happened? There's just way too many goblins, right? Less people to focus on the actual.
Twas a glad thing to find Sir Norbert in good health. Shall we get him back to Melv? I know the way. Follow me.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Yeah, you know, we should just get them back to safety. Shouldn't take too much risk.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? Different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Now there's a thought.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. Right. Just follow me.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna grab some water. I'm gonna be right back. I'm really thirsty. That's much better. You know, I could just go and try and fight that troll again, but I fought enough and more trolls. Oh, this is interesting. Adventure logbook. Gold earn. Rift crystals obtain. Times fallen, times revived. Enemies for goblins, slime, phantom, lost mercenary, skeletons, ogre. So one ogre, two cyclopses, hobgoblins, saurians. Interesting.
Back at last.
Aye, I'm exhausted.
Good on you. Just take care. You wonder why I don't follow him? So long. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused, and I was right. My brother is always the one taking the initiative. But today's misadventure showed me that the path we managed to save Norbert. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instinct.
Sir Ian was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did.
It's all good.
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master?
Yeah, let's do that.
Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste.
Yeah, where was the ox
The
cart?
vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Yeah, okay. So where exactly was the ox cart? Was it parked outside? Let's use the ox cart to get to wherever it is we need to go.
Shove off.
Good day to you.
What do ye want?
Well, who am I supposed to pay for that
Oi,
stuff?
keep your distance.
Oh, here he is.
This ox cart? I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Wish I'd been born a nobleman, son.
And yeah, let's doze off.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the... Splendid! You've been in the cart, reached its destination.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
'Tis as you say.
The merchant quarters, the normal quarters, slums. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. Ristone, there's a barber, ox cart station, Wentworth Pawn Guild, Wentworth Vocation Guild. This is interesting.
What delights might there be to find in town today? Gotta earn all the gold I can.
Armory, smithy.
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back!
But I've got the coin! I swear it!
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it! Or I'll call...
The lad seemed rather ignorant of the world. Hasn't had anyone...
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Mel? I thought so! That girl's always running off... Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain off...
Oh, that's nice of him.
Welcome and well met.
Small can be stored within the internal compartment.
Don't think I've forgotten... your discount now. I'll knock a few gold pieces off or do come again.
Not buying?
I brought you something.
Enables a pawn Specialized skills not only acquired by pawns, but enables the pawn to use curatives on the horizon and other allies.
Oh, forgive my boldness, but would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on. I can certainly procure the gold late if you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need. Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or a trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the I can certainly procure the gold if you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount
Why don't I just buy it and give it to you?
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your...
Always a pleasure.
Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Or could it be that you've reconsidered my request? You bought it for me. Thank you. You're a kind soul. Pray.
He spoke of returning the favor. But what could a lad of his age possibly muster?
Oh, something good might come. See, Sven in a few days' time.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Oh, nice. Hunter's bow, big spear. That is expensive. That is really expensive. Alright, let's enhance these things.
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if all you
One oh two 86 78.
the price, just remember, misers die early. Hope to see you again.
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal all sorts of interest.
Might as well take a look while you're here.
A stone that can instantly spirit the user back to the location of the set portal. Oh, that's interesting.
Eh?
Mundane capping. Grass patterned camping kit, particularly sturdy against monsters that prowl Vermilion soil. It's interesting.
Stop by again soon.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Need anything?
What should I get up to today?
Come on, have a look. Go on, have a look.
Only usable by a main pawn and game. Its misuse is the pawn different inclination and a voice to match.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Vocation Guild, Wentworth Pawn Guild.
Oh, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this...
Greetings. Welcome to here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word.
You have no secrets to me.
Forgive me, but I'm afraid, you see, as we currently, and we cannot simply purchase, so regrettably I cannot, let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild?
Oh, here we go. Warrior Sorcerer. Okay, so so we have 2 more vocations that we can unlock. So I think to unlock warrior I need to unlock fighter first. Oh no, I can't even unlock warrior. Like, what do I need for warrior? Like what's one detail? Okay, so I could change him to an archer. I could change my main pawn into an archer. No, but it's...
Methinks Roderick will be able to... He runs the local armory. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Let us commence our search without delay. Where to first?
Obtain an archer staff and a great sword. Your dice to speak.
Well met, sir.
you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Hoi, friend. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart from the tell of it. Pray do be careful. Losing my wares for good would make me sore.
Well, he doesn't have anything for
But
us.
no sack of gold can compare.
It seems we must venture to Trevo Mine. I believe it lies to the...
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. Hope to see you again.
Obtain an artist according to Gillet. Okay, so there's no rush for this. I can take my time.
Day of rest. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Blessed be we servant.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false Arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the Sovereign, that is, the false Arisen, could convalesce in the palace. But the date has now been... The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be none would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation? I thank you, your Majesty. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers.
So I need to contribute to the city so that I can get in on the coronation, so that I can crash the coronation and prove that I am the actual Arisen.
Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe, finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now. Though, I have yet to uncover... Would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn.
Would you mind coming...
Is there anything that's time limited? No.
Over here?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's... Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt. I refer to Waldar. Many a time as Deezer demanded Waldar, and many a time as the magistrate refused her. For he is loyal to none but the spirit of... Our laws dictate that your Thus, as the staunchest support, what say you? Might you be willing to aid me? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, should you be discovered, I'll...
Well then, I've got my work cut out for me.
This way, Master!
I think a vocation as a thief might be good for sneaking in, right?
Fancy a gander? Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Over here! If you please.
I'd gladly accompany you into the palace if I could, Master. But my kind are only permitted as far as the entrance.
Pray, have patience with me, Master. I've shared all I know. Where ought we to go now?
The world could use more places like this. There's another errand to see to.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour? Much obliged. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one. Well met, sir.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may... you with, simply say the word.
Do come again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
This really is fine craftsmanship. The goblins. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. It would bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least. East.
It is most exhilarating. exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
I'm done for.
Go on, have a look.
Right, help us and give some
Suppose
sleep.
I could visit someplace.
Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess items.
If you've anything...
Greetings. You seek you need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
How can they use the others in a chaotic world? Their guiding side allows them to impart words of wisdom to the reason, illuminate the path.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
So tired. I barely the vim to tie my boots.
As long as I have access to the corpse, I can revive it. Well, that is interesting.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity.
Oh, so that is interesting. If people die, I can
You will
revive
be
them.
rewarded.
So
we might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide. Wakestone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake.
Could you come over here?
'Tis here that I beg you to conduct yourself with care. You are more than welcome to return.
Suppose I ought to be used to this by now.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Would that such peace reigned?
I would appreciate... your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
We shall await you here, Master.
Let's not be bothering me for...
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment, I cannot permit you through.
Okay. Well, there's so many things for me to try and figure out.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Holy shit, we got a fairy stone. Okay, now that we at the thief vocation, what can we do actually?
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Here's hoping no trouble today. I'm surrounded by winches on all sides.
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me.
suggest you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray be cautious, Your Majesty.
Slip into the palace through the rear gate. Search the Queen Regent's office for incriminating evidence. I think this is a good disguise for myself.
Preparations, kid. Up my training regime.
Okay, this is all the guardhouse, right? Second floor, castle offices. Alright, so I need to get to the second floor. There's staircase. There's a staircase right here. The whole place is empty. That's a bit boring. No one. There's a guard there.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Who's there?
Sven?
Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for 'twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply, but that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose.
So it's a good thing I helped the kid.
My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace? Could Mother have had a hand in that?
Regent Kin Sven appears to
be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the regent kin, 'tis us who'll answer to...
Forgive me. My absence, this room turned up little of interest. But I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use that Forgive me. Stroll my clear head.
Do with a decent supper?
I've got to focus. The shift's only just begun.
Mayhap I really would have been better off. Chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
Okay, we found the incriminating evidence, and now we need to go to the dungeon and see if we can help.
On my feet all day. Even the best of us has his limits, I suppose.
That's the tower. There's the fountain. So basically the tower, right? This is going surprisingly smooth.
Seems my feet always lead me here.
So, you've come. Captain Brandt bade me allow.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
Can't expect to fare so well every day. Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me. Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm... Ought to polish up my gear for the morrow.
How do I find this guy? Like, where is he?
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls.
Okay, this is the escape path for sure. I just need to find the guy. Like, where could it be?
It's as stiff as boards after training.
I don't see anyone else inside here.
Soon as my shift's my knees have been acting up of late.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
I must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
You have no right. This has gone from bad to worse.
Never should have taken
Man, I'm not doing enough damage. Like, what the hell?
That's it.
I'm not doing enough damage. Like, what the hell?
I've not trained for this. Now you've done it.
Dude, what am I supposed to do? Like, let me just, let's just go back to the save. They don't give us a load, like they don't give us like an easy loading thing as load in our save. Oh my goodness, I'm starting from here.
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
Not draw steel if I can avoid it.
Stay away from me.
where's my stuff? Like, where? Oh fuck, where's the stuff?
Best quality a soldier can have.
Dude, this is like really bad AI. Like, I just got out of jail and they're like, oh well, yeah, I guess so. So where's the magistrate? Like, I'm literally here.
Boy, have a little faith in yourself.
Okay, now they started reacting to me. Oh my goodness, like, okay.
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
Everything gets returned to you once you oh, everything gets returned to you like once you get, oh my goodness, like this system is utterly confusing. You know what, I'm just gonna save it right here. I'm gonna call it a day. This is just super confusing. Yeah, we're gonna call it a day right there. Yeah, it's almost like 1 a.m. here. I have a lot of work to do in the morning tomorrow. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining us for today's stream. Do like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you guys enjoy the content. And yeah, and as always, I appreciate the continued support. We'll be playing more Dragon's Dogma, but so far the story and everything, like, there's some really badly designed mechanics in this, which is like really quite somewhat, you know, like turning, make, like, you know, which is kind of somewhat like, you know, ruining the experience. But yeah, but I think it's all right. Like, I think the combat is still very interesting. I really love the combat, so we'll see how it goes. So there you guys have it. Stay tuned for more Dragon's Dogma live streams. I'll be probably doing a little bit more Helldivers as well. But yeah, I wish you guys, you know, a good day, good night, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream or video then. Till next time then, bye bye.